So this is probably going to be one of a lot of heart-to-hearts that we have together. And let me preface this video by saying that this is inspired by the events from last night, which were not enjoyable at all. The heck happened to this? So while this video is uploading, I wanted to kind of take the time and talk to you about procrastination. This is going to be kind of just a more boring vlog of me just kind of talking to you. I didn't really do anything. I had to work, and then I had to come home and work on editing this vlog. But anyways, procrastination could be a great thing and a horrible thing. And what I mean by that is it can be a great thing because a lot of times people will put things off and put things off. And you know, they'll kind of work better under pressure. But at the same time, you can run into a situation where you run out of time. And that's kind of what happened to me yesterday, or should I say this past evening. I ended up not going to sleep at all because I put my work off and, you know, put my school off, and I just didn't do anything, and I was really lazy. So that's a situation where it's really not good. But I don't like to make a habit of doing that. You know, as a law student, I've become, you know, adept at procrastination, and it's not a good thing. And I don't want to continue doing that because I know when I get a job, if I get a job, hopefully I pass the bar exam. You know, if I get a job, you know, it's not going to be, you know, something that I can just continuously put off. I'm going to have to be on the ball. And I think law school helped that a little bit, because before law school I was really bad with procrastinating. I would put things off constantly. You know, I was never really one to schedule things. I was never really one to, you know, calendar stuff. And law school's helped me a little bit with doing that, and you know, it is what it is. You know, I've done really well in law school. While I procrastinate, yes, but I also kind of back myself into a corner, and it's kind of like a you have to fight attitude. It's not the greatest, mind you. It's not the greatest. But it's what I do, and it has worked up until this point for me. Do I want to change it? Absolutely. I absolutely do. Let me get this. It's very important to me to learn how to not procrastinate. And I think it just, I don't think it's laziness. I truly don't, because I'm not a lazy person. You know, I know that sometimes I'll, you know, put things off here and there, just, you know, because obviously sitting on the couch is much better. But that's not the right way to do it. And I know that. Of course I know that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm really going to try not to put things off until the last minute. You know, when I look back throughout law school, I was extremely busy. Of course, I was really busy. There were times where my head was spinning. I thought my world was going to explode, and I felt like the entire world was just crushing down on me. There were certainly times like that, of course. Every law student will tell you that. But looking back at it now, I graduate in 2 months. Looking back at it now, I had time. I had time to study harder. I had time to, maybe spend a little bit of extra time on an assignment. But I think it's really important to find a good balance, work-life balance, to where you're not constantly just solely focused on work. I think procrastination, in my mind, allowed me to do more with my time because I wasn't focusing solely on what I had to get done. And I think that now I'm starting to realize, if I don't procrastinate, if I schedule things, if I calendar things, then you know what? I might, instead of reserving this amount of time right here and then having this time dedicated to work, I can have this time dedicated to work and then not have to worry about it, and have this time to have experiences, to do whatever I want to do. So I think if I get things done earlier, it'll help allow Nicole and I to figure out different things that we can do, because we might have more time then. And I think I'm slowly starting to realize the nexus between enjoying life and making time for work. I really think that by like flipping what I've done on its ear and focusing on what needs to get done first will lead to more free time, will lead to more opportunities, because things will be getting done quicker, more efficiently, better, hopefully. All these things together, I think, will help professional life and personal life. So anyways, it's just my 2 thoughts on it. Last night really inspired me to kind of make this video and talk about how much it sucked staying up all night long, working on that. I'm not even going to say what it was, but it was just the most boring, droll, awful. It was terrible. It was just terrible. It was boring. I was falling asleep half the night. So anyways, that really inspired me to make this video and kind of discuss what I think I can do to change it. And I hope it made sense. It made sense to me in here. A lot of times this doesn't come out onto screen the right way. It's my thing. But anyways, I think you've just got to stay positive, and you've got to keep forging ahead. And if you do that, stay positive, keep forging ahead, and things will fall into place. Work hard, get excited about what you're working toward. Don't get caught up in the quagmire of the current work. You have to look at the bigger picture. You have to think long term. You have to think, how is what I'm doing now going to help me in the future? Everything ties together. And if you think that way and you stay positive and you keep driving forward, it's going to work. It's going to work out for you. It's going to work out for everyone. You're going to enjoy life so much more. And that's what I'm slowly starting to figure out. There's no substitute for hard work. Procrastination is the antithesis of success. So with that being said, I apologize if there's no driving and sunshine and all that frilly fluffy stuff, but this is a very important topic to me, and I really think it needs to be addressed in this video because I don't want you to get the impression from last night that this is who I am, this is what I do, I procrastinate. I don't. Well, I do, sometimes, but I'm going to do my best to not do that anymore for the aforementioned reasons. So, anyways, stay positive, have a great day. So I'm trying to work on this video, and iMovie wouldn't work at all. It just kept saying failed. So then I tried to put it onto YouTube to upload it, and it's stuck at 70%. I can't get this video online. It is already 5 o'clock. This has been going for an hour, and it's only at 70%. It's been at 70% for a good 40 minutes. What do I do?